Hey everybody, welcome. This is the Pera Community Monthly for September of 2025. Just like past months, we are going to be running through the highlights and insights, what's next, and then we'll have an open floor. The chat should be open, so if you're in here, type questions and I'll get to them as we go through this. So highlights and insights, what we shipped this month. It was a pretty good month for us. We had the Algoland update. So anybody has opened Pera recently, you should see a fresh new banner in front of your faces saying go to Algoland. In addition to that, we added a new section in Discover. So here you can easily check what the week's mission is. You can check how many points are available. You can check how many points your wallet has once you connect a wallet. So it's very intuitive. We wanted to really kind of give people the ability to see Algoland at a glance and make Pera one of the best user experiences for this retail campaign. In addition to that, you should have started seeing the notifications go live yesterday, but we partnered with this company called AMP. What they do is instead of having a cookie on a website, they have an AI agent. And what this does is allows the notifications to be tailored to you, just through AI figuring out what the best things to re-engage. It's a really cool product overall. So excited to see how this impacts performance. In addition to that, we had a lot of stability and code base improvements. A few bugs people were complaining about, those fixed. For Pera cards, we received the approval to launch in 13 more countries. So be on the lookout. We just launched in Netherlands, Poland, and Portugal. If you check out the Pera card website, there's 4 other countries. Greece, Hungary, Ireland, and Belgium, I believe, are the 4 that we announced. We'll be posting tweets and stuff as time goes on. And then finally, released the Pera API package with integrations. So in September, it was basically a soft launch. The stuff was live. We just want to make sure. We partnered with Alpha Arcade as our first major integration. So now when you go on Alpha Arcade, you can easily pay with Algo. Over the course of the last couple of weeks and months, they've been adding other tokens as well, like Monko, XUSD, etc. So this is a really good way for projects building on Algorand or projects looking to build on Algorand to be able to incorporate basically the entire DeFi ecosystem all at once for their product. And we read the package itself, going to be announcing it today. It's really sweet. I mean, like even if you don't know how to code, we've created a whole demo platform that allows you to, just be able to copy the code and paste it into your website. So it's really neat and snazzy. In addition to that, we've been working with our router partners for this, and we improved the quote times up to 500%. So this was huge for the performance, and luckily we were able to, get that fixed. So what's next? So we actually have passkeys coming. We're doing a soft launch today, actually, if you have iOS. So heads up on that. But we really wanted to get started with Liquid Auth. It was announced last Cypher. It allows for passkey management through your 24-word mnemonic. So it's actually really cool if you're really into security and privacy. This is the feature for you because now you don't have to rely on a centralized entity in order to hold your passkeys. You don't have to worry about terms of service updates. You don't have to worry about them closing shop because now you own your passkeys. So here's a little bit of the UI that we're looking at. It's very simple. So we're underneath in settings where Wallet Connect sessions are. We added passkeys, and here you can enable the passkeys, and then you can manage them. So it's a really nice, nifty upgrade. We're working on it too on Android, so that should be coming out relatively soonish. But yeah, this is why we needed the universal wallets because basically the root key to that, it's deterministic. So we're able to replicate the passkey sessions every single time. So once you have those 24 words, you own your passkeys. And I hope this sort of just ideology and going back to the basics of decentralization and those OG values of crypto is really like where we're trying to take this app in for the next year and everything like that. So yeah, we're looking to get this rolled out, and maybe the end of the month, the beginning of November. But yes, it's going pretty well. And then another thing that we had a lot of community feedback on is, when you connect to a DApp or when you're looking at transactions, could be more clear. So we are improving the connection screen. So right now, if you look at it, it's like required changes, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of non-English. So we created this nice little modal here that allows just everything to be human readable. So if grandma is ever on the blockchain, she'd be like, ah, that's not bad. And we can move on with our lives. And then for the transaction displays, this one's pretty cool. So we made it a lot simpler for people to understand what's going on. So for example, this is a send transaction. So you can clearly see that you're sending 5,000, whatever, to this address. It makes it very, very easy for people to understand what's happening. Group transactions are a little bit more complicated. So we decided to go with this style. So it's basically kind of like a swap sheet more than anything. So we take out all the fluff. You can still see it if you go to show transaction details, but like, for example, the smart contract application calls, things like that, that the people don't really know what's going on. Instead, we'll basically figure out what is happening in the group, and from there be able to split it up from what you will receive to what you will spend. So hopefully this makes swapping on Algorand even easier to understand than any other chain in the world, because the native objects already make just using Algorand so much simpler. So this will really kind of hopefully accentuate the beauty and simplicity of how the network runs. So upcoming priorities. Swap v2, you guys, if you have Android, you've probably seen the first part of the upgrade already. There's going to be this next update coming out this Tuesday. Should be relatively big as well. Should give swap on iOS, and should also give some of the better profit and loss statistics on the account page. Liquid auth passkeys. So this is coming soon to iOS. It's actually coming soon to Android too. Multi-signature joint accounts. So these are in progress on both iOS and Android. iOS is a little further ahead of the game, but they're about to wrap around at the same time. Spin Game V2, maybe next week we'll launch this. So it's really, really cool on this one. We added the ability to, we added cooldowns to the Spin Game. So now you can only spin like once a day. What we did was we gamified it a little bit. So now if you have a Pera card and you're spending, you'll earn bonus spins. If you spin for consecutive days in a row, you'll get bonus spins. In addition to that, we're working on like other features, like if you perform swaps, you can win a chance at bonus spin, things like that. So this is just ways of us taking the success of the spin game and adding it to different parts of the app, and also looking to improve our retainage. The wallet connected transaction display, just showed that to you guys. We haven't started to work on it, but the designs are done. Cross-chain swap integration still in planning, but we were hoping that this really helps bring in, helps with liquidity on Algorand, bring in more volume, bring in more just TVL in general. And then token minter, something we want to just do by the end of the year, so you can see how easy it is to mint ASAs on Algorand, and just kind of show off the beauty and simplicity of the chain. So yeah, that's it. I don't see any chats or anything like that. So if anybody has any questions, let me check Twitter real quick. Oh, I'm on my account. Yeah, it doesn't look like any questions on Twitter. Somebody was asking about cashback on another tweet. We actually are going to be launching a cashback initiative relatively soon for cards, so stay tuned on that. We just found QA and QC, so it'll be pretty cool. We actually have all these cool things that we're building in the background for gamification events and just incentives in general. So really enjoying just building with Pera. I love working on Algorand. I love working on this product. So it's fun being able to do everything. But yeah, no questions. So I will wrap this up early. You guys know, if you ever need me, just DM me on the Pera account, or just my regular handle, loafpickle, LOAFPICKLE. And you'll be able to reach me. Well, hope everybody has a good October. Have a very spooky Halloween, and see you guys next month. Thank you.